Hey guys, Rob Reviews here, bringing you another quick little issue review. So I think what we're going to be doing with this is actually, I think I'll do an issue review every day for The Walking Dead, and we should catch up in no time. Now, obviously the issues come out very late. The most recent issue is 167. I've actually got the physical copy now, which is pretty cool. But like I said, I want to review each issue because I think that's the format I want to go with. So I think I may as well start from the start. Anyway, we'll talk about what happens. So basically, we have Shane coming to greet Rick. Rick is obviously happy to see that Laurie's alive. Shane obviously helped her, and Carl escaped from the lantern and all that. Rick's around the camp and introduces him to himself. Obviously, he meets Glenn, and obviously talks to Glenn, and then he sees Allen and Donna and their twin boys Ben and Billy. We have Dale, who obviously owns the RV. We have Jim, Carol, and her daughter Sophia. The sisters Amy and Andrea. Everyone obviously leaves Rick and Laurie to be obviously, introduced, I guess, whatever. And then that night, Rick and Laurie talk. Laurie apologises for leaving Rick at the hospital. He forgives her for saying that he was happy to see doing what was best for Carl. Rick asks if Dale is enough to keep watch. Laurie begins explaining the situation of how very few zombies come near them. Rick finally thinking about the situation they're all in, admits that he's scared. The next morning, Rick wakes up, meets Shane as he comes out the tent. Shane mentions that Dale's camper has been working as a working shower, and he wants to go hunting with Rick. Rick takes his shower upon exiting, meets Dale. Dale tells Rick that he shouldn't trust Shane. He says that Shane is a good man and helps around the camp, but Shane isn't happy that Rick is back because he has his eye on Laurie. Rick appreciates Dale's concern, but he reassures him that Shane is only keeping Laurie safe. Rick and Shane are hunting. Shane mentions to Rick that he is glad he brought some guns so far, as obviously Shane's sidearm and Dale's rifle was all they had, and it's kind of hard to hunt and kill zombies and stuff like that. They know it's obvious that standing there, they question whether or not they're so safe to safe to eat deer. Back at the stream, Laurie tells the story of how she met Rick to Carol and Donna. They finish washing and head back to the camp. Just before they get to camp, Allen, who is keeping watch on top of the camper, sees a walker right behind the women and yells at them to look out. Allen tries to shoot the walker, but Donna is in the way. Suddenly, Dale, who's cutting out firewood, comes on and obviously decapitates the walker. They are relieved until they notice the head of the walker is still moaning and they're shocked, and obviously back at see it still alive. Back at Rick and Shane position, the two are debating taking the deer, whether or not the walker finally notices him, starts to stand off, but Rick impales its head with his axe. They suddenly hear a gunshot and run to the camp. They see that Allen has shot the head of the walker that attacked. Allen tells Dale that they should get the body into the woods and away from the camp. Rick immediately runs it to Laurie and obviously hugs her as Shane looks at the couple with jealousy. So that was what happened. Really, really cool issue. Lots of stuff that it was kind of just establishing stuff really. So it wasn't like a massive exciting issue. I think it's probably a solid 6. I know obviously it couldn't really be better. Of course, it is an older issue anyway, so the artwork's a bit weird, but overall I think it was a pretty good issue. Pretty solid. There was a lot of good stuff in there, but like I said, it was a bit of a slow burner in the middle. So, but there again, it was just dialogue and stuff they needed to sort of do to introduce these characters. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little review. Tell me your thoughts on this issue, and I'll see you next video. Goodbye.